So the big question is, why are they afraid? Nigerian politicians, legislators, in fact, lawmakers in general, anyone who is working in any government parastatal that owns any position that can actually influence the politics and laws in this country, why are they afraid? Have you seen this video?
Thank you. Well, I want to.
On the 3rd of March 2022, lawmakers in Nigeria rejected a bill that sought to stop the children and works of public servants from studying abroad. The sponsor of the bill, Sergio Sogun, believes the bill is crucial to rescuing Nigeria's educational system.
I mentioned in the course of the debate, when was the last time we visited our alma mater, the schools we attended, they're in a terrible state. If you are a public servant, a civil servant, you write the budget. And then the public servant, the National Assembly member or the legislator, approves the budget. The president assents to it. And if you follow these three layers, okay, it's still three, because if you go back to the civil servants that will award the projects, the contracts to contractors, and they will be the one to issue certificates for the contractors to be paid. And then the public servant, the legislator, will have to go back for oversight, to ensure that the job is actually done. If all this class of people have their children schooling outside, why would they be concerned about what enters the budget and how it is utilized? If you are a civil servant, you are a lawmaker, you are a president, you are a governor or whatever, and your children are schooling here, do you think they will allow ASUU to go on strike, knowing that their children will not go to school? Will they allow the state of education, the infrastructure, the buildings, to dilapidate the way they are today? They will not. It's simple. They will not allow it. But they have detached themselves from this process. It's them versus us. Them below there, whatever they get, that's it. Us, our children will go out there and get the basic education and whatever they need in life and all that. So that's the point we are trying to make by this bill. So if we are all in here as public servants and we don't have the luxury of sending our children outside, maybe we'll pay more attention. That's basically it. And I believe strongly that if that's the case today, if there's a law today that says if you are in public space, if you are serving in public space, you cannot send your children to a private school or school overseas. You must attend public schools. The state of our schools will change.
For a while now, ASUU Strike has been something that has been recurring for the past years. It's like any Nigerian student that has not witnessed ASUU Strike has not actually sat down to actually plan their life before they enter the university. So in Nigeria, when you are given a 4 years course, you have to calculate 1 more year for ASUU Strike. So you're not calculating the 1 more year for any maybe carryover or any other educational problems you might face. You're actually calculating it for ASUU Strike. So hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Judith and this is Convo Pack. And on this channel, I discuss different types of topics. I have conversations. I also show lifestyles and travel vlogs. And if you're interested to see them, I'll be attaching the link with this video, and also the playlist will be attached somewhere in the video, so you can actually catch up with me in my vlogs, places you can visit in Lagos, because I am actually a Lagos YouTuber. So places you can visit in Lagos at night and any other place. So if you want to catch up with other conversations I've had, also I'll also be attaching it on the link. So the question today is, why are Nigerian lawmakers or politicians afraid? What are they scared of? So I've noticed that in the long run, like I've said earlier, you need to add 1 year when you are giving admission to any university of your choice because of ASUU Strike. I remember in the year 2015, 13, 14, 15, within that year time, there was one ASUU Strike that lasted like over 6 months. Like people sat at home for over 6 months. Now, the bill that was passed was actually sponsored by this particular man, and he said that he actually suggested the bill to be passed because he wanted them to feel how he felt to actually have children, their kids school in Nigeria. So like, let me just say, a total or average of 85% politicians have their children schooling abroad. He was suggesting that, okay, what if there is a law that says nobody, no lawmaker's child or no politician child should actually school abroad, and if you are a lawmaker, your children have to school abroad, you school in Nigeria. See, schooling in Nigeria is really nice. It's just the strike that is the problem. A lot of people have declined taking their masters or PhD here in Nigeria because a master's degree program that's just meant to be 1 year could end up be 2 years. So now, since he's passing the bill is to make them conscious of the problem we're having in Nigeria. And it is so funny that they are afraid that they do not want their children to school here, because definitely they will not be able to take the nonsense that youth or young people are taking. This is just my own sincere thoughts, that I feel they feel that the level of the system of education in Nigeria is kind of low and doesn't match up to the standard abroad. And then they know that there's a strike ongoing, and they know that the strike is always happening all the time. That's why I see a lot of them take their children to private schools. Few of them actually take their children to federal universities. For private schools, they take them abroad. Some of them even grew up abroad. Some of their kids actually grew up abroad throughout the time, like their lifetime. So my take is, I think if that bill was actually passed, I think they'll be conscious of this thing called strike, this thing called ASUU Strike. Now, some schools are actually exempted, but for schools, a large number of schools in Nigeria are actually in that union. So guys, what is your take? Do you think ASUU Strike is something that would end? Because it seems like each time they call a strike, there's always a demand for 9 billion naira, $10 trillion. There's a kind of big amount that the lecturers are always asking them. Sincerely, if you've gone to Nigerian University, like I attended Nigerian University, this money that they're asking for is actually necessary. Lecturers are actually killing themselves. I don't want to say killing themselves practically, like they're actually going through stuffs, educating and attending lectures. Aside that, have you seen the kind of buildings they are in school that like we have in Nigerian schools? Most of them are dilapidated buildings. Maintenance culture is very poor. Our chairs, tables, in fact, there's no standard laboratory that can actually serve the average number of students in that school. Is that terrible? So if they're asking for this thing, I think the strike is necessary for them to press on their demands, to know that, okay, those of us in Nigeria, we're actually enjoying the benefit of what we need as students. So leave in the comment section, what do you think about ASUU Strike? Do you think they are fighting a just cause? Do you think ASUU Strike would ever end? So guys, leave it in your comment section, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more conversations. I'll be popping out a lot of good juicy conversations for us to bring our minds to. Also stay tuned to my live videos. My live videos will be really cool to have you guys in my live channel, my live video. So enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.